tomorrow you've got more than 700 Ks, which is yesterday and today put together, and a start in the dark for the road section. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. It's, you know, you sort of prepare mentally for the distance, you know, how it's going to feel, and you know, 350 Ks feels a hell of a lot longer than I anticipated.
Generally, do you think the whole thing is tougher than people imagine who sit and watch it on TV at home?
I think the pace is faster. I mean, today, the pace was very fast. That was, you know, like a full out safari pace on WRC, which I was quite surprised about. So the terrain changes all the time, and you've got to change with the terrain. But it's a bit tougher than I thought it was going to be.
I don't want to worry you. Maybe the right pace is slower than that.
Maybe the right pace is slower. Everybody's going quicker. So you know, what do you do?
We'll have a good day tomorrow.
Going really well. We backed the pace off a bit from yesterday because the car took a bit of a pounding yesterday, and then Peter Hansel passed us, so that was with about 60 Ks to go to the first dunes. So we thought that's perfect, we'll just sit behind him because he's the man to follow through the dunes if anyone, and we did that, and it was brilliant. A great experience just to watch the way he went through, and we were following him, so it was safe. And by the time we got there, we had caught Masioka and Janil as well. So there was 4 cars in the dunes together. And then in the very last one coming out, it was downhill to a big hard valley floor, and the sort of engine just spluttered a bit on top of the dune and stopped. And I thought, I know what we're going to do now. So try reverse or try forward. So I tried forward and it just sunk down. So I had to get out and dig. And that was 20 minutes to get the car out of there. And then got going again, and then the 2 punctures later on in the stage, which wasn't a major problem, but the biggest problem was getting stuck in the sand for 20 minutes.
So 20 minutes stuck in the sand, a couple of punctures, you could have won the stage.
It was going very well, and the second part of it was a bit easier, until fairly close to the end. There was a lot of very tricky camel grass, which was probably even harder than the dunes. But we went through that, followed John Louis for some of it, and then did the rest of it on our own. And yeah, it was hard work. It was getting really hot in the car, and the engine temperature was going up. It was just first gear and really working the engine very, very hard to keep the car going. So that was pretty tricky. I mean, it would have been you can always say it would have been a good stage, but yeah, it was going very well. We had a problem in the transmission. Something's broken inside, and we only had front wheels driving, and it was very, very soft and sandy, so it just wasn't possible to go. So finally we're here.
Me. Oh yeah, it's Colin McRae. So Ari had a problem, but you also have some problem with your car?
Yeah, we have a problem with the gearbox from yesterday, but now we lost some gears coming across the camel grass, but when everything's cooled down the gear's working again, so we're going to try and see if we can go a bit further, but so, I don't think we can go much further.
Colin, well done. Your first Dakar stage victory. Surely more to come.
I hope so. I mean, it was a bit of a worry today with all the dust. We've still started fairly far back in the road, but I mean, it was bad in the beginning with the dust, but we managed to pick everyone off, and then it obviously had a good clean run, which I think it's really the first time in about 12 days, so it's quite nice.
A little bit of a milestone in your own mind that you've won a stage of the Dakar Rally now?
Yeah, I would have been a bit disappointed if I'd gone home without winning one, so at least we've done that.
Last Brit to win a stage was Andrew Cowan. He won 6. What do you say to that? He was from Scotland as well.
I've got a bit of catching up to do, haven't I? But I've got a lot of years to catch up on him anyway.
Windscreen smashed, bit missing off the car, very narrow on the stage.
Just very narrow, sandy tracks with a lot of bushes hanging over, and you can't avoid them in some places.
What's going to be your pace on this next stage?
I think we need to back off now because it's. I haven't really looked at the mileage, but I think it's over 1,000 stage kilometres, so it's a long way to go without any service. So we'll probably back off quite a bit.